Now, I'm going to iron while we're talking, if that's okay, but I have to find a spot to put this on. Let's see here. There we go.
There we go, just like
Okay,
that.
yeah. So that way I can work and talk.
Okay.
I think, and it's recording, I think. Yep.
Okay. Oh, the war was over in 1945,
Uh-huh.
and was supposed to be on the way home. It was a lot of delays, and finally we got on the ship,
Uh-huh.
and at noontime, a big dining hall,
Uh-huh.
and there was a priest who was sitting across from there. And we talked back and forth, and after I talked for a while, I found out that he had been to the 45th Division.
Uh-huh.
Well, the 45th Division, I worked with them in Italy for about 2 months,
Uh-huh.
and anyway, it was a good conversation. We talked about. I found out that he had a purple heart and a silver star, and it's not very often that you have chaplains getting stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
And this is Father Barry that was at Hoban, right?
yes.
Okay.
So anyway, we got here in the States, and quite a few years later, Dave was a freshman at Hoban, and I'd go down and watch their practice after I got through the work, and bring him home, and we'd have dinner and so forth. And lo and behold, they said that there was a new chaplain for Hoban.
Uh-huh.
He came from North Bend and Notre Dame.
Yep.
So I talked to him for a while. He seemed sort of pretty familiar some way, wonderful, and couldn't figure it out. And finally, it dawned on that he was on the ship the same time I was coming home,
Uh-huh.
and I'd been in the 45th Division, he'd been in it. I had a silver star, he had a silver star. He had a purple heart, I had a purple heart. And
So
it was a good conversation.
yeah.
And it seemed, but we couldn't figure out where the connection was. It was about a few years different, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so finally, we made the connection. That's what it was.
Okay.
And
It sure is a small world sometimes, isn't it?
yeah, and so we picked up some of the information. He didn't want to talk too much about the war.
Yeah.
But, I knew enough to know that he had been through some tough stuff too. But I know the 45th. We worked with the 45th for
Yeah, yeah.
too much in Italy.
Yeah.
So
I noticed, I was looking through that book that has our baptisms and all that kind of stuff listed in there. And I don't know if Dave remembers this or not, but Dave was confirmed by Archbishop Hoban.
well, he was, huh?
Yep, yeah, that's the bishop that came for confirmation.
Oh, darn.
He was confirmed by him.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, oh, that looks like a familiar name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I know I'm ironing this and it's not gonna stay ironed. It's kind of like a linen, you know, and you know how linen is. It always gets sort of wrinkly. So, but my friends won't care. Actually, I think I'm gonna be overdressed. They'll probably all come like in jeans, and I'm gonna come with something nicer on just because I don't get to see them very often. I might as well look nice. Plus, these are my good sales. These are my good sale items. You know, I picked these up the other day when I went shopping for a little bit at Talbot's or whatever, and they have 50% off of the already reduced price, so it's almost free.
Yeah. Then you talked about a few things at Talbot's.
Yeah, it's got nice clothes, and they're very nice when they're reduced so much.
Now you did it different than we did.
How?
Well, we had a good board, white board. You did your plants on them and put a cloth over, then drove the tank up on them.
That would press them.
That earned them. You know, when we were going to have an award ceremony after the Colmar Pocket. Why, after the Colmar Pocket, I was located in, I'm trying to think of the name of the place now.
Well,
Anyway, it was it still had the name that the Germans had put on the town, but it meant the same, but it was in the French instead.
Okay.
Anyway,
It wasn't Zellenberg, was it? Zellenberg?
no. Anyway, when we moved in there, they put us in an area that there was some sort of a nursing home or something, and the Blue Nuns had it, and they were still there, but they didn't have a priest anymore. They had the priest that they had was in the concentration camp.
Okay.
Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it was during Lent, and so afternoon every day we would go over to their convent and say the rosary. We say it in English, they say it in French. And when they knew we were going to have this presentation, the guys were out cleaning up their GIs as much as they could, you know. And we did things that you should never do. We had, like, taking soaking your clothes in gasoline.
Oh, to get all the dirt and everything off?
And anyway, they helped, and they couldn't understand why or how an officer would be doing that. They shouldn't be. It was somebody else's job, you know. But so they helped. They helped us get ready for the presentation. Went over, made it.
Now, did you get a medal at that time?
Yeah, that's where I got the 3 medals.
Which one?
Silver Star and the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart.
Okay.
They had that presentation. And I forget again. It had a French name. But anyway, we.
Did they?
Anyway, they insisted that I have my headquarters in and their former nice room and so forth on the second floor. And they helped get our stuff ready for the presentation. I mean, go to a awards deal.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in the other room for a second.
Okay.
Just because I have to get some things ready for my, whatchamacallit. And let me just do that and then I'll be right back.